Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Abigail, the ultimate guru, and with me, as always, is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Shut up, ugly.
Yeah, you're not going to be here long. So get it in while you can.
What does that fucking
Gonna
mean?
die any day now, Bryden.
Yeah, fucking probably.
Yeah,
Fucking
the way you're going.
probably.
But the rest of you don't have to worry about a thing because I am here to help you forever. Bryden is at least here to help you today.
No.
He just looks very depressed.
I'm gonna cause a lot of problems. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's the problem. Only the good die young.
Yeah. And I'm old as shit.
Oh, I was so mad when they rebooted, if I can talk, rebooted Red Dwarf because it had the perfect ending. Well, I think the second time they rebooted it, actually. But it had the perfect ending where the obnoxious asshole character who does just shitty things all the time is like everyone is dying around him in the spaceship, okay? And the Grim Reaper is coming to get him and he's about to die and he's like, it's all dramatic and he's scared. And then he goes, only the good die young, and he runs away from the Grim Reaper, and the Grim Reaper can't get him. Okay? And that's how the whole series ended.
This sounds like a very stupid TV show.
It's very stupid
Is it?
British comedy
Oh, okay.
from like decades ago, like where a guy gets stuck in cryostasis and the ship goes like millions of years away from Earth, and the cat evolved into a humanoid being while he was in cryostasis. It's just really stupid. There's a man that pretends to be a cat.
Well, there's a lot
He's
of
black
those.
and
Well,
gay. It's
sure.
not gay, but he acts like shit. What is the guy from Fifth Element?
Shaq.
No, Fifth Element.
Oh, Chris Tucker.
Yes, but what's the character?
Chris Tucker.
No, he wasn't Chris Tucker in Fifth
Chris
Element.
Tucker on the Epstein Island.
Okay.
He was on that
Never.
island, Abby.
Was he?
Yeah, he was on the flight logs, dude.
We're gonna have to ask Dot if she saw him there. Maybe he was the hooded figure.
Yeah, she got confused. It was like, this is a figure from the hood. Looks like he's from the hood.
She's just racist.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, he was on the fucking flight logs because there was confusion at first when people were first talking about all of that. They were like, Chris Tucker, it can't be from Rush Hour, and yeah,
In Fifth Element.
yeah. He's doing a stand-up in Reno when I'm gonna be over there next month, and I kind of want to go and heckle him.
Well, don't heckle him then.
Just be like,
just go. You don't have to heckle him.
I do. Pedophile.
All right.
Complacent in human trafficking.
But you have to be at the front to do it.
Yeah. Those tickets would cost so much.
Silly. Does he ever do crowd work?
No.
Try to trigger him to?
I don't think Chris Tucker does crowd work. I didn't even know that Chris Tucker did stand-ups.
I'm not aware of this at all. No, I just, just yell pedophile at him if he does. That's all I'm saying.
Or I could go to any show and just yell pedophile at them.
You could just do that. You don't have to do it to him. Honestly, they're comedians. They probably are.
Well, it's not true most of the time. Some of the time.
Bryden.
No.
They're like rock stars.
What? No. Comedians are
men or children.
Comedians are nothing like rock stars, and don't let any of their promotional material ever let you think that they're anything like a rock star.
I mean, only in the worst way, in the way in which they are sexual predators and homosexuals.
Nope, they're mostly just fags.
Okay, well,
not homosexuals. You got a few of those. I mean, but no, these are drunk drug addicts most of the time, or recovered, and maybe if they're lucky, they become Kevin Hart, and the Diddy stuff. So he probably, closer to the rock star thing of being a complete pedophile. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, comedians aren't rock stars. They became comedians.
I didn't mean it in that way, Bryden. You need to calm down. You sound a little bitter.
Oh, yeah. So?
A little bit. A little bitter.
Who said I wasn't bitter?
Nobody.
Yeah,
Nobody ever could.
that's right. I'm fucking. You put me in a Manhattan because I'm bitters.
What the like the drink.
Yeah.
Okay. There's so many more, like, more bitter drinks than that that would make sense.
I don't know. It's the first one I
You've never
thought of.
had a Manhattan?
They're gross. They're gross.
Okay.
I have them with a buddy of mine, because he likes them, and, yeah, there are it's, they're the old fashions. Maybe I'm thinking of an old fashioned, but
Old fashions are very bitter, yeah.
yeah, all of that shit's fucking gross, and the original recipes were like, "Put an egg white in it." Yeah, there's bitters in a Manhattan. So, yeah, what's the difference between a Manhattan and an old fashioned besides the orange slice?
I don't know what a Manhattan is. An old fashioned does have orange. You're
Yeah.
supposed to do that on the cup,
The
but we're blind.
differences are the sweetening agents. Manhattan uses sweet vermouth and old fashioned uses simple syrup, and that's it.
Oh god. Why would you put vermouth in that?
Because you were like, you know what, this old fashioned's too sweet for me. I'll put vermouth in it.
Why not just have a
Well, it's sweet vermouth,
okay.
so it's not like the one you would put in like a martini.
Yeah.
So
There's one drink I like that has sweet vermouth in it, and it literally just tastes like an ice wine or something, though. It's very good.
yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had ice wine.
It's just really, really sweet. Very
Hmm.
crisp and very sweet. I don't know. Light, clear. Looks like ice.
So, well, ice is a solid.
Looks like ice if ice was not solid, you
Oh,
know?
so water.
That would be retarded to say, Bryden. That would be. Why would I bother to say that it looks like water?
Well, I mean, I'm just kind of reverse engineering what's this looks like, this thing I've never seen. So,
Not a great communicator, apparently. I
mm-mm,
think I communicated myself out of a couple friendships last week, actually.
good work. That doesn't shock me.
No, sorry, I think. I don't know. Not even sure what I'm sorry for.
Well, I don't know. Wear the shirt proud, dickhead.
Oh no. Okay, so everyone, I don't know if you're not following me on Twitter, you don't know, but I posted it. Bryden's mad that I missed the show for a couple weeks, and I'm sorry. Okay, not to Bryden, but to all of you. Okay, I had a thing to go to, and then people were dying, and
Percent. No,
like,
no, no,
okay,
no,
like
don't play it up.
people. No,
Person died. Did
no, two people did. Two people
they
did.
share a coffin?
No,
So you just skipped one funeral.
no, they just didn't have one. It was weird.
Oh, that's definitely odd. Did he kill the
Yeah,
other one?
they used to be roommates,
Yeah.
and they died within like 2 weeks of each. Look,
They were gay guys.
it's fucking. No, I don't know what was happening.
That was Bert
Okay.
and Ernie right there, dude.
No, it's not.
It was my lifelong friend.
The point is, people, bodies dropping dead around me. Okay, like you can forgive me. All right.
Mm-mm. Was not your funeral? Seems like,
It was not my funeral.
you should have been like, hey, I did skip that week before. I will suck it up and make time to do the
Right.
podcast this week. But you didn't.
Yeah. So like, I just skipped the funeral.
Yeah. I mean, why not? Dude, it's like, they're not going to miss you.
Oh, well, they might.
Mm-mm.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think the ghosties like, uh,
No, you would have
so and so
known.
didn't come?
Yeah, you would have known by now if they were going to be a ghost at
I
you.
think so.
Yeah, they would have ghosted at you already.
That's beside the point. So Bryden sends me a shirt
Yeah.
in the mail.
Yeah.
Says I'm the worst person ever. I'm wearing it now. And when I showed it to my husband, he got home that day and I had it behind my back. And I was like, so Bryden's mad at me because, I skipped the show or whatever. And I pulled it out and he laughed and he said, it's a great shirt. And he said, rare Bryden win. And what does that mean?
Oh, it means
What does
that
that mean?
it means he's still talking like it's 2012.
No.
That's what
I
it
hold up a
means.
shirt. This is, I'm the worst person ever. And he's like, "Good job, Bryden.
Oh, it's a
You
good one.
did great. That's so great."
It's a great shirt.
It's a great shirt.
Funny
I
guy.
actually think it's cool. I'm just gonna wear it sometimes.
It's a good shirt. I was thinking I could have gotten you another shirt that I have that says "Who ate all the pussy?" So I was looking for that shirt the other day.
I could have used it the first week I missed because okay, I was on a trip and I was on a trip with like 4 men, okay? My husband, his brother, his friend, cousin, whatever. Okay, just a bunch of men. And I just kept
Eating all the pussy?
getting into gay situations. I don't know how else to describe it.
I think that that's what you do a lot is get into gay situations. Yeah, and they're called dates.
Of course, I'm just being made fun of the whole time. And then we're at this bar, and there's a picture above my head that's just Mount Gay. And I don't know what the sign was about, but it says
It's a
Mount
rum. It's a
Gay.
rum.
Okay,
It's a
that
brand
makes
of rum.
sense.
Yeah.
It's just behind my head. And so I notice, pictures being taken of me by my brother-in-law. And I'm like, oh, he must, think I look cute or whatever. He's gonna send them to me. I just look nice tonight. Or like my drink looked cool. There was like a lantern light hanging or whatever. And he's like giggling and he's like, no, 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 no. Like move your drink. I don't care about your drink. Move the drink. No, I'm trying to get your head next to look behind you. Look at the side. And I'm just like, I just thought maybe I looked cute. I don't know.
Nah, you sent me one of those pictures of
Yeah.
you out in the sun and the sweat. It wasn't
No,
you.
not looking good.
You looked, as the kids used to say back in the Bam Margera days, haggard.
Haggard.
Looks
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah. But did you see the hot chick I was with?
The weird person from the animated movie Heavy Metal. Yeah, I did.
Yes, she did. Yeah. It's a little stereotypical there. But and I didn't realize she wasn't wearing anything until
You were just
I was making
naturally
my
drawn towards it.
hand was grasped on the waist before I noticed she was basically naked, and I got made fun of that a little bit.
Well, what can you do?
She's cute. I told her she was cute.
Nice. You're nailing it, dude.
Said,
You're doing good
"You're
on
real
this
pretty."
not being a lesbian thing, huh?
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have skipped the goddamn show, is all I'm saying. 2 weeks in a
Skipping the show
row
makes you
is
gay.
insane. It
I
does
have
make you
to-
gay, actually.
I have to admit, skipping the podcast makes you gay.
It's true.
That's what happened to me. That's why I was gone, everybody. I caught the gay. I was being gay. Done now. I'm done with the gay. There is no gay left.
Yeah, I'm gonna order you a shirt that said "Who ate all the pussy."
Because clearly I did.
Yeah,
That's the implication of the shirt.
will you do me a favor and move your mic just a little bit closer or talk louder
Yeah.
the whole time?
Sorry, my throat's a little messed up.
From all the pussy, the Val Kilmer or
Yeah, I think
Michael Douglas. Who was it that got
I
disease?
got throat cancer.
Yeah, who got throat cancer from eating pussy?
I don't know.
It's a real thing.
I did. Bryden, I did.
Let me ask Google, what actor got throat cancer from HPV? Yeah, Michael Douglas. Michael Douglas.
Did he die from it?
I think he's still alive, but maybe I'm wrong.
Good for him. See, it's not that deadly.
Yeah, he is 80 years old.
See, it's not even a thing.
And he's married to Catherine Zeta-Jones.
So then a few days ago, I get just a series of text messages, like 26 of them in a row. Do you ever just have a memory pop into your head? Something just triggers it, and it's like, whoa, I haven't thought about that since like it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From when you were a kid and stuff like that, especially when you were a kid, because it's been literally decades since you thought of it. That's like,
Yeah, every time I put on a belt, I remember it all over again.
Yep.
Child abuse
why-
joke.
I like how you're acting like that's new for this show.
Yeah.
Like that's not. It's not. literally what I'm about to do. Like,
Well,
so my sister remembered something. You know, growing up, there was this story that we heard often, actually. Not like often, often, but enough. You know, I knew that when I was a baby, my sister tried to kill me.
oh,
Okay. And she always maintained all throughout these years, like, surely she was just putting that beaded necklace around my neck because she thought I would be pretty wearing costume jewelry, right? She remembered that was not what happened. And she remembered a lot more too. I don't know if maybe some of this is imagination, but
wait,
honestly,
how old were you guys?
she would have been 4. I would have
Oh,
been like
yeah.
1,
Oh, then yeah, it's
4 or
mostly
5.
probably just not even real.
Yeah. But she was like, well, I decided you were evil. That
Sure.
you were an evil, evil, dark thing.
Good eye, good
And
eye.
the reason for that was because at the time, she was living in a closet, okay? Because my mom had just her room was a closet.
Well, that's not that that's depending on the size of the closet, that's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah, but my crib was in the room,
Hmm.
not the closet, right? So, like,
I
I was
mean,
getting special treatment, and
is
she thought that I was like a demon spawn, I
is
guess.
is it a walk-in closet?
A very small one.
Yeah, but I mean, I could see that. It's like, look, you get your own room.
I
We're
guess it's like,
poor.
yeah, like a crib-sized mattress
Yeah,
and like a toy box in there, she
yeah.
said.
Doesn't look great when CPS comes over, but I can see the fun and imagination with it as long as the door never gets locked.
Yeah, I mean, like, you do what you gotta do when you're that poor, to be perfectly honest. Like, just do whatever.
Yeah, I don't
And
think
you're
it's that bad.
but anyway, um, let me see, I'm just scrolling through the messages to see if I'm missing anything. But she was saying that, like, "I am I just thought you were evil, like demon spawn, and you were taking over the family, and you were cursing us all, and I tried to murder you, and I strangled you with that necklace." And I'm just like, "Look, it's fine. I don't even remember it."
Yeah. Well, I doubt also what type of a kid at 4 years old is thinking this is a demon and not just
I don't
like they're
know.
taking my I don't like this person and I want to hurt them because they're taking away my attention. There's
I don't
not a
know.
lot of complex thoughts going on at 4, you know?
It's
It's
not a lot.
a lot of those kids are still shitting themselves.
That's true. Sometimes.
A
I
lot.
mean, my 5-year-old pees his pants because he doesn't wanna go to the bathroom and stop playing.
Dude, he's gonna
Like,
be a pro
liter
gamer.
he will literally admit it to you. He'd just be like, "I didn't wanna stop."
That's
Don't
that's the most badass thing in the world, actually.
Oh my god, I got so mad about it last time, and I was so mad, and I was like, "Child, I don't even know where you're peeing. Like, where are you sitting when it happens? Like, where am I cleaning, right? Is it on the carpet upstairs? Like, what's going on?" He's like, "No, it's just on the couch." I said, "Only on the couch?" He said, "Yes, I only pee on the couch." She's got, like, a spot. Like, there's a couch cushion, and it's a leather couch. It's not like a cloth
I
couch, but, like,
am
surely it's seeping in.
never sitting on your couch, dude.
So now I have to get rid of the couch, right?
100%,
'Cause
100%.
I thought he was just, like, standing in a corner when it happened that day, but no, he was sitting on the couch. I'm not saying this happens, like, every day, but, like,
Once is
it's
enough.
happened a few times.
I mean,
It's
and
happened a few times.
there's gotta be times that you come over there and you're like, "Who spilled something?" It's just pee.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm a little yeah, no, sometimes kids just poop their pants and pee their pants
So, yeah, I
for
mean,
no reason.
your sister's clearly having some sort of a fucking mental
No,
breakdown
you need to understand
because this isn't
I'm the spawn of Satan and I need to die.
I mean, that could 2 things could be true at the same time, but it seems to me that she's having some sort of a mental breakdown, because where did this come from? Did she explain why?
Let's see, let's look. I remembered something today. My room was in a closet when you were a baby. No, she just goes right into it.
Okay,
I remember also it had one box of toys with a lid. It's good.
cool.
There are a lot of details here, like random, yeah.
I mean, is she doing ketamine
Just thought
therapy or something?
she probably should. That would probably be good for her. Like it's supposed to actually work for stuff like PTSD.
Well, I mean, not if you're texting everybody.
Um,
So
anyway, so the Dear Abby for that is actually my for me to you, dear Bryden. My sister tried to kill me because she thinks I'm the spawn of Satan. What should I do?
you should call your sister and make sure she's okay now in the
Should probably
current
do that.
day, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think that that's a weird thing to just come out of nowhere with. Does she
She's just
drink a
admitting to
lot?
me what she did. No.
Or then maybe she just got drunk for the first time in a long
She
time or
probably did
something.
actually, because yeah, she's a lightweight. It's a problem. Every time
Yeah,
she drinks, it's a problem.
there you go.
Like
Okay. So, and you said she hasn't texted you back after you were like, "Oh, neat,
No,
thanks."
I responded. I was like, "Look, okay, but you gotta remember you saved my life several times too, because she did. She is a hero. She saved my life several times when adults put us in danger and I almost died."
Or was it she was like throw beads at you around your neck and pull you out of the
It's
way of
always
fists?
yeah, just every time
Bead related?
I thought she was trying to save me, but she's just like, "This is my chance. They'll just think she died drowning this time."
Yeah,
Just
don't
beats.
don't go to Mardi Gras with your sister. I don't know. That would
No, that would be a problem. No, but like we were running across the
be the only
highway
beads you'd get anyway.
because I don't have boobs. That's
That's
good.
right.
Yeah, can't get any.
Dumbass! Your sister tried to kill you.
It's not my fault. I know. No, but that's crazy too because I texted her back and I was like, "Look, what did I say? Let me see. Why was she okay? It's okay. I'm sorry.
I mean,
There's a lot of details here. She remembers what I was wearing that day.
okay, no, she fucking doesn't. She's having a mental break. She's, you know, or I don't know. Call the schools in her area or something like that, and
Just make
just
sure it's okay.
yeah, just kind of keep a close eye on things.
Yep. Anyway, all right, I'll keep a close eye on things. Everything's gonna be okay.
You
Everything is
you
fine.
didn't even say what you said to her.
No, because I told her like a bunch of not silly, sorry, sappy, sweet things
Oh, okay,
about how, like, one of my earliest memories was her helping me or something. Mom wouldn't come when I was crying and stuff. And then I said, like, I don't really remember you trying to kill me at all. And
cool.
nothing, no response. It's been a few days.
A few days.
It's been since Monday.
She could be dead.
She's not.
You
Damn
don't.
it. Okay.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Okay. I'm just gonna text her.
Hey, I'm talking about you and your feelings on the podcast that I have. You're
Let's get her on. Let's just get her on. We can just hash this whole thing out. We can't do that
I like
ever.
it. I think it's a good plan.
The people would love her. The listeners would love her to death. Um, we do have a Dear Abby though. If you want to get into that,
Yeah.
we could switch up into Dear Abby mode. It's kind of a long one, but
Oh
I'll try to
boy.
read fast. Dear Abby, I have a complicated workplace dilemma and need your advice. About a year ago, a coworker confided in me that they were denied a promotion because their manager claimed they didn't give 110%.
Okay.
Believing this to be unfair, I invited this person to work under my supervision, thinking that I'd be able to recognize and reward genuine effort without expecting unrealistic levels of performance.
Okay.
Unfortunately, what? Sorry.
Just okay. I mean, it
Yeah.
sounds to me, I guess you're doing the right thing. I bet somebody's about to learn a lesson about how lazy this coworker
About helping
actually
people,
is. And yeah, you
about taking
shouldn't.
people at their word.
Yeah. Uh, I'll bet is this coworker's name Jamarquisius, by any chance?
Tyrone.
No, it'd be a lady for sure.
That's not a lady name that you said. That's not what they name. Okay, whatever.
They could.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I'm more in touch with the black culture than you are. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. That's Muslim.
Black Muslim Brotherhood. Thank you.
Yeah, I like the Jewish ones better.
Yeah, They're pretty
I
good.
like the Black Hebrew
Yeah.
Israelites. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
dude.
Muslim ones are just kind of angrier, you know? It's like
Yeah.
less silly. You know what I mean? It's less cute.
Yeah, but they're the ones that have, like, the Yakub shit and stuff, which is pretty cool.
The Muslim ones or
Yeah, I think
the
so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the Black Hebrew Israelites, I don't think that they're into the there's probably some crossover. Neither one of those really seem like they're exactly, solid foundations for whole religions, but,
They're probably not friends with each other either.
uh, I'm pretty sure the whole focus is being black, so I'll bet they are.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, I think the whole thing is just
I
racial
think that the Jews
supremacists.
and the Muslims are not fighting each other.
Guess what? These guys aren't really Jews or Muslims.
Man, that would prove it though. Like, if we can answer this question, are they fighting or not? And if they are fighting with each other, then we know it's real.
That's true. We should call black people. Just
Where's Zigzag? We can ask him. He's
he's
half.
barely
He's half
black.
black.
He's just kind
He's
of
like
black.
Are there any other black people that listen to this show? Probably not.
Probably. I'll bet we've got one or two on
You
Rumble.
think so?
Yeah, like a black
There's like a
conservative.
literal African dude that I'm mutuals with. I don't think he would know.
Probably not. They're completely different than our blacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. There's bound to be one on. Hey, listen, if you're over on the Rumble, the people that never, commented or anything like that,
Because everyone on Rumble is black.
I think there's a lot of black conservatives on Rumble, bro. I mean, this is not going to be a liberal black. We're not going to get a Black Hebrew or
You're right.
Israelite or a,
Yeah.
Nation of Islam motherfucker. We're not going to get them. But there's a black MAGA guy for sure.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Black MAGA guy. If you could do some field work for us,
Go,
some investigative
go talk to
field
one of your
work.
brothers or sisters and, get field work. Jesus. I missed that one. Oh, that's rough. Abby, what the fuck?
I did not mean it like that. That was an accident. No, that wasn't me. No, I didn't do it. No, wait. No.
God damn, man.
If I did it on purpose, I would have been more subtle. I wouldn't have gone field work.
That's what I thought you were saying. Oh my God.
Meant like a detective.
Yeah. All right. Sure, you did. That's
So if you're still listening after that,
yeah, not anymore.
I didn't mean it that way. Or maybe I did. Maybe you're fine with that sort of thing. You know, you never know. There's this black guy that had a kind of crush on me in ninth grade,
And we've
and
never heard the
he
end of it.
really liked it when I called him the N-word.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. We have not heard the end of the black
oh
guy that
god,
liked you one time.
because I've known like 5 of them. Leave me alone,
Yeah.
okay?
5 black guys ever? That's a low amount of guys to know in all of your fucking years of life. They're
Well, don't leave
everywhere.
the house, okay?
They're everywhere if you haven't noticed. In fact,
I mean, like
to
on
the
a
point
first
that
name basis.
to the point that
I said
it's a
no,
problem.
not do I view them. Like I can see them in the wild.
Well, again, not a great fucking wording, that. If you could just dial it back a notch,
Oh god. I
or the
can't
only
breathe,
place that we're gonna be allowed is Rumble, because we'll be banned from the YouTube.
Can we just start over
I mean,
the whole episode? Okay, no. We're gonna keep going. Look, we don't even know if this person is black in the story.
sure. I started out with
So
some fun little racial humor, and then you just went, Django Unchained ass fucking Leonardo on it. Like,
everybody loves him though. They're always posting that gif.
why don't you do some field work for us, boy? Like, god damn.
Yeah. Maybe that's why black people don't talk to me.
I mean, I get it. Assalamu alaikum again.
Shalom.
No, they don't shalom.
Okay.
The Black Hebrew Israelites don't shalom. They mainly just go, fuck you, Whitey. That's their big thing. Cracker ass, they like to do that one, and they just
Crack
wear, like
ass.
I don't know why they wear potato sacks, like, every time I see them around,
Do th
they
Oh, well, I don't know. They've gotta distinguish themselves. I would like to talk to one,
uh,
if any are
they
listening.
they are really funny to talk to. They are mean as shit because they hate you because 'cause you're the devil, right?
Oh, I'm
Um,
sure that'd be so fun to talk to, though.
I used to in LA, I talked to them a few times, just, like, on the side of the street and, go over and just talk to them, and they just insult you. It's really funny, and I enjoyed it. I mean, they were never violent towards me, but,
No.
um, stand on the side of the street with a karaoke machine and read verses from the Bible dressed in potato sacks and, call me white devil, honky cracker, all of
That does
that.
sound fun.
It was
I would
pretty
like to see that happen to you.
it is pretty fun, honestly. It's pretty fun.
Closest thing to that I've ever got is I went to over by San Francisco one time for like a few days. And there was this street preacher just out there, just some dude, shouting about how the end is near or something like that. I don't know. Everybody needs to repent.
No, 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 no. What he was saying, the Black Hebrew Israelites were down the street, and he was going, "The ends are near."
Oh, that's what it was. Well, there was a black guy arguing with them was the thing, and I only listened for a minute, but I was completely convinced within like 30 seconds that the black guy debating him was his friend and a plant, and I was
Probably.
just like, "There's like 5 people around. This is a lot of effort for this like 5-person group that's gathered around. Do they do this a lot?"
I
Like,
that's just one more fucking type of grift and scam that people do, and the internet's really made it worse. I'm gonna become a preacher of sorts. I don't know what I'm gonna preach about though. Probably, the end is near, and I sell holy water via the mail. Ah, fuck! A guy already did that. I forgot.
he already
Um,
did that. I have holy water right next to me. I
do
don't
you,
really need any from you.
you remember the guy I was talking about? He was like, "If you send $1 in, I'll send you this little holy water, and then you can bless the
Oh,
money
yeah.
and send me more money, and you'll become
Oh, that's
rich."
cute. That's so
Yeah,
cute.
what an evil
That's
piece of
fantastic.
shit.
No, it's not good. That's like supervillain stuff, you know?
And it was all over television.
Oh, yeah.
I think he got into legal trouble for that eventually, but I remember seeing the damn commercials.
I think, yeah, people tend to get in a lot of trouble for screwing with old people, which is who that's
Good.
targeted toward. Like, and that's what most scams are targeted at now. I mean, people are getting like phone calls with AI voices, like their
Yeah.
grandson got into prison and stuff now. It's crazy.
Well, I worry that that's gonna happen to, like, either one of my fucking parents, that it's like, they'll
It
just
happened
be
to my grandpa.
yeah, they just
Um,
dude,
it was my brother. It was, someone pretending to be my brother or, like, an AI voice pretending to be my brother saying that he needed to be bailed out of jail or
mhm,
something, and, yeah, thankfully, my dad was there to tell him, like, "Okay, no, let's call the jail,
right.
like, let's check," you know?
Yeah,
He
because
believed it.
well, I mean, this is what, episode 138 or some shit like that of just the regular one? I mean, they could load all of this shit into and not to mention my
Oh, yeah.
years of podcasting before then. I
Well, someone literally has
Oh, yeah,
loaded
that's right, I
our
forgot.
show
Yeah,
into
Nile
AI. They
yeah.
just didn't use it for very long, but he had her AI Abby reading my tweets, and it sounded like me with less emotion in my voice. Basically, it just sounded like I was sad or bored, But
That's
it
a lot
sounded like
of
me.
yeah. But anyway, sorry, we're off track. Let me listen to this
Yeah,
stupid
yeah.
ass story about this person who fucked up by being nice to somebody at work. They're not people at work are not your friends.
No.
They're your coworkers.
Yes. That's what I tell myself every day.
You don't have a
It's
job. They're your
me. It's me versus them. They're the enemy,
children
and
and
I must
husband.
destroy them. Yes.
That's probably a good parenting outlook, actually, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
it's
Until
going
they're
really well.
23, I think.
Yeah.
Because that's once they're like 23, then it's kind of out of your hands. They are who they are.
Honestly, I think it happens before that.
Yeah, you would think that lazy.
Okay.
You're just like, oh, it's not my fault. I guess he just pees on the couch.
I don't know, man. If that's how he wants to live his life.
The hands-off gentle parenting.
No, I hate it so much. I was so mad when I found out he peed on the couch.
Yeah,
I was so mad.
I'm not. touching anything in your home.
No, it's just the couch, apparently.
That's the
He
only
can
thing
enjoy them.
he'll told you about.
No, he'll be honest about it because he doesn't care about punishment. That's the thing about him. He's very brave. He will just admit it.
I'm gonna have to ask him. We'll show up. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, buddy,
Show me exactly where you pee.
here's some silly string. Now, can you tell me where you peed so I don't sit down anywhere? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Now here's some salt. You can throw it anywhere."
No! Be terrible. Walk around on. Okay, let me continue. Unfortunately, I soon realized that their previous manager had actually been lenient. Frankly, even describing this coworker's performance as giving 50% would be generous. When promotion time came around again, I also had to pass them over, feeling blindsided myself by how challenging this person is to manage. The coworker was equally surprised, believing I'd guaranteed them a promotion, especially since midway through the year they had turned down another opportunity based on how nurturing and supportive I was toward them.
Oh, well,
So just taking advantage of you. Do you think they
well,
even know that
there's a
they're giving 50% here though?
there's a chance that they don't. Like, I mean, if they have like examples of how this person was underperforming or whatever, that would be really helpful. But I get you don't want to be all doxy, so I don't know. Use a kind of an example in the future when you are, sending this type of thing in, because without knowing exactly, were they just not responding to emails quickly enough? Were they peeing on the
Yeah.
couch? Like what,
They were probably peeing on the couch.
yeah, like what was it?
Fire
But
them.
there is a good chance that it is just some dumb person, probably a woman, that thinks that they're doing the best that they can, and maybe it is the best that they can, and they're not suited for anything about people. What's the thing? People rise to the level of their
Yeah.
incompetence. Uh, that's
Yeah.
that's what it is, and it's like, okay, well, that's your ceiling right there. This is, you know, you just
Yeah.
get promoted until you're bad at your job, and then that's all businesses, and it needs to stop because my life is a fucking mess every time I call anywhere. All right.
Well, I don't even know how you would quantify it unless like as like for yourself, for your own level of work, not in a management position, not being able to look at like managing a team of people and being able to compare the work. Like with my husband, he had a problem where like he could look at the numbers being brought into the
Mhm.
company, like the amount of money, and show his boss like I'm doing like 100 times amount of work
Yeah.
for you guys and bringing money than these people that are paid twice as much. And that worked for him because he had numbers
Yeah.
to show. But I wouldn't think most people can do that. Like, they
Probably
wouldn't know
not.
what other people make, much less how much money they bring in or how much work they do, unless you're in a position to look at that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's why, yeah, there's a good chance
Like,
that
I
this
don't know.
person doesn't know that they're not as good at their job as they think they are.
Because you
Um,
would have to know what the other people are working on, and that would be very dependent on what kind of work you're doing.
yeah.
Like, you can, like, if you know for a fact that your coworker is working on this thing that could be done in a week easy and it's taking him 5 months, that's different than just, yeah, minding your own business.
Start,
Sorry, I'm
what if
just
they,
rambling now.
well, what if they, it could just be like trying to think of examples because this person did not include fucking examples.
Yeah.
Is, what if they're like stacking cans at the grocery store at night? All right. You're not going to see what the other person stacked, probably. I mean, have you tried talking to them and being like, "Hey, that sucks that they turned down a different job. That would have solved everyone's problem."
Yeah. Except for those new people that have to deal with them now, I
Oh,
guess. But, well, whatever then.
yeah, we don't even know who they are. I mean, who
Yeah,
cares?
who cares?
That's somebody else's problem. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think the only thing you do is just kind of like talk to them about it and
There's
just be a little honest. Like, hey, here's what I need you to do, and just if you want to be a whole manager guy, be like, this is what I need you to do, and just set some fucking goals because it sounds like there probably aren't
that sounds good.
goals.
Let me finish reading this. Now there's an air of resentment. This person openly questions my judgment and decisions. And remember, they are dumb. They've spent half the year so far absent from work.
Oh shit.
Additionally, I've learned that my own manager knew about these performance issues and kept quiet, hoping I'd somehow succeed where others had failed. I'm stuck with an employee who isn't likely to leave willingly and can't easily be terminated. What should I do? Should I simply promote them this year to make my life easier, even though it
No.
feels undeserved? No. Should I continue trying to mentor them despite the immense effort it requires? It's not really a responsibility. Or is it better to find a
Well, it
way to
is.
gently encourage them to move on? Sincerely, stuck in Syracuse.
Well,
The only thing I know about Syracuse is that it's a shitty place
well,
to
which
live, by the
which
way.
which Syracuse? Because there's multiple.
New York, I would is what I was thinking. I don't know where else is Syracuse at. I've only heard about one, and just because someone told me it's shitty.
Let's see. How many places are named Syracuse? At least 10. So even Google doesn't know. At least 10.
Could
Yeah,
be
there's
anywhere,
Indiana, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska,
man.
Ohio. I knew there was in Ohio.
So I
Oregon,
can't
Utah.
just hunt this person down. Okay.
No, and also they're not actually from Syracuse. They just did the stuck thing. They're just trying something.
Yeah. Just stop. Oh, Bryden, I get it.
You
Yes.
don't get it. You don't get it. You don't. You've had 2 weeks to prepare for this, dear Abby, and you're blowing it.
I got it today.
Should have been thinking.
Okay.
Should have been on guard. Instead, you just showed up fucking caffeinated and annoying and then bombed the podcast. You're doing so good.
I am doing a great job.
I think that they
Okay.
need to talk to them. I think that they
I'm
need to say,
excelling
I think they need
at
to
my
say
role
something
in the
like this.
company.
They need to say something like, Abby, we've got standards here, not only in attendance, but quality of work.
Yep.
And if you do want to excel here,
I did miss half the month.
then it feels worse when you put it that way, huh? Half the month.
Yeah. You do that. I don't think I'm putting in 110%, Bryden. You're
Fuck
right.
no.
You might be right about that, because I know you've hurt my pride a little, but I'm humble enough to admit that maybe I should do a little better,
It's showing up is 100% of the job here, actually.
It's not.
Kind of.
I could show up and say nothing. I could do that.
We'd have a sweet episode. That would be great. It's just me. We could be video. We could be video then. It's just me at a desk. It's just me at a desk.
Yep. Just talking.
So I'm gonna be like, have you tried calling fucking Nestle recently? They don't even give you coupons when you're lying to
Look,
them.
think about this. That would be a fantastic podcast that would make a lot of money if it was just on video, okay? I just sit here and you have guests on every week and you guys just yell at a woman. You yell at a woman with liberal glasses and blunt bangs. Like that's
No, that podcast already exists. It's called Whatever.
yeah, it's fair.
Dude, I don't know why people listen. I'm not trying to throw any dirt at other podcasts, especially ones that are more successful than we will ever be. But I cannot get through more than a clip, and most of the time, not even the entire clips of that fucking podcast.
It's made for clips. It's made for gotcha clips and stuff. Like it's not made to listen to the whole
Well, it's just two
8 hours
fucking.
or whatever.
It's a table with retards of different flavors on either side, and there's too many people in that room, and they're just like it's whores and dumbasses.
Well, it doesn't exist to be a show in itself, right? Like it exists to promote people. Like the OnlyFans whores go on there, and then when they leave, they get thousands of dollars out
Yeah.
of the situation because all the men watching subscribe to the OnlyFans of the hottest chicks that were on the show that week. Okay,
That's true.
and the men that go on there, the panel of men, for example, Andrew Wilson goes on there a lot.
Who's that?
Just a grifter
Some
who is
right-wing
now
faggot?
doing yeah, he called himself Big Papa Fascist when he
Oh,
was
I've talked to
hanging
that guy.
on the coattails of the yeah. So
We
now
were
he's just
on
going
some
by
stream together
his
like a million years
actual
ago.
name. Yeah, so he goes
He was
on
kind of
there
nice.
and he yells at the whores, and he talks about how they should stop sinning and stuff, and that gets him and his wife attention and money. Like it's a promotion
Well,
thing.
that's
It's a self-promotion
weird.
place. It doesn't exist
Well,
to be a
that's
show to
just
listen to. It's the clips.
well, that's weird because I remember that guy's name because it was so ridiculous. for how
Mhm.
reasonable he was for whatever stream I was
Well, I
on
think
with
that
him.
was the joke initially, was that, like, he was arguing with actual fascists, but leftists were still calling him a fascist,
I don't even
you
remember
know? I
what
don't know,
I don't remember
like
even what the thing was. I'm sure he doesn't
yeah.
remember me. I just remember that name when you said it.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, he used to just debate, like, the right-wing stuff, and then they started hanging on to Nicholas Fuentes, and now they're doing the orthodox thing with Jay Dyer.
Everybody's
So
so
they just
cool.
yeah, jumped from person to person.
Everybody's so cool. Look, you just have to fucking you're the manager of this woman, right? Just talk to her and set clear goals and say, you know, here's how we're going to make you better at your job. You want to be better at your job, right? And then
Oh, it's
listen, hear me out. You have spoken enough. If you go, here are the clear goals, and then that is going to make her not like them, and then she'll quit. So she'll either get better at her job or she'll quit. There you go. Management,
I
management.
like
I
how
did it
he's
for
just
you.
assuming this person is a woman.
This person is 100% a woman, and I would like you to tell Abby in the DM that you sent it to her. When you hear this, yes, that is a woman.
It might be, it might not be. There's no gendered wording anywhere in this. I would say though, did they get explained? Like, has anyone explained to them at any point that objectively they are not putting in as much
No,
work than they think they are?
no,
Like maybe if there's got to be a way to explain that to, and if it's a woman, it's going to be a lot harder. I'm hoping it's a grown man who you could sit down and talk to because then if he reacts badly, it's just like, oh, he's just a pussy. Like he's just a big baby boy. And women are a little harder to
no.
say hard things to.
I'm completely right on this. What you do is you go, "Hey, I know you got passed up for that promotion. I want you to get a promotion. I want you to be on track for the promotion that you want and have the career that you want to have." So, what I've done is I made a little sheet, and I'm going to help you with this as little or as much as you want. But here's some goals. You gotta meet this and whatever the fucking goals are that would get somebody a fucking promotion. And then they're gonna look at that. And if they say this is unreasonable, it's too much for me to do, then they will quit because they know they're not gonna get the fucking promotion. There you go. Business. There
Yeah.
you go. Management did it for you.
Great
Hire me
advice. Thank you, Bryden. Look, we're helping people.
because it's an easy one. You made it hard.
I didn't make anything difficult.
You just
What
fucking
did I do?
you're
What
over
did
here.
I do wrong?
You're over here talking about people on the internet.
You were asking about the whatever podcast. That was your
Yeah,
fault.
whatever.
Yeah. Oh,
You
oh,
remember
you're
that?
so
You
funny.
remember that song? It's my United States of whatever.
Oh, I do now. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good song. They should use that as a theme song. They can make enough money now, and I'm sure that guy's broke. Who did that?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't think I've heard about it since it happened. I don't
yes, a
know.
million years ago. Liam Lynch in 2003. I'll bet you. What's Liam Lynch up to? Dead from heroin? Uh,
Probably.
I'm.
Everyone's dying.
Oh no, I
Val
think
Kilmer died.
yeah,
Everyone's
he
dead.
did. Well, this guy looks like he is like wrote for a bunch of comedy shows, um, and Tenacious D and shit. What the fuck? Okay, well, good for him. Oh, his name is William Patrick Nerdist.
Oh.
He's British. Well, good for him. I don't know what to tell him. Uh,
Well, we're not helping
oh,
him,
he's
so
not British. He's from Akron, Ohio, but he's a
mm.
director and shit. But I guess he. What the fuck? What this guy had a pretty storied career. Well, fine.
That's exciting, Bryden.
Good
That's
for
real
him.
good stuff.
It is good for him. Look up Liam Lynch. That's how I'm going to spend my evening.
Yeah. Everybody loves when you just Google things and exclaim about what you're reading that you're not reading
I read
to
it.
the people. You're just exclaiming, like, oh, okay. He's had a storied career. What sort of storied career has he
I
had,
told you.
Bryden? What does that mean?
Well, I told you he did like Tenacious D stuff, and he wrote for like
Yeah.
comedy shows and shit.
It's great. Good for him.
I did stuff for the Sarah Silverman show back when Sarah
Ooh.
Silverman was kind of funny before she became weird and
Yeah.
CIA.
I don't know what she's not funny anymore. Like she doesn't do funny things. She
No.
she has a have you heard her podcast?
Oh, no. No. Good
Oh
lord,
my
no.
god. She takes these calls, she gets all these voicemails, right? And it's like, "Sarah, I love you so much. You know, your comedy saved my life at my darkest
What?
moments,
Her
which
poop
are
jokes?
now. My darkest moments are now, and I'm gonna kill myself. My husband cheated on me with my mother, and my dog committed suicide, and I don't know how to move on." And Sarah's like, "Well, you know, that sounds really hard." And it's like, that's not funny. None of it is funny.
Well, it would be if they were fake voicemails.
Yeah, it's not fake voicemails. These are people. These are real people. It's not like how radio shows just have like the interns call in. I think these are real voicemails.
You know, I don't think that comedians should be given fucking like comedians that have been rich for 30 years, I don't think should be given advice to anybody.
No,
Yeah.
no. Nobody who has been rich for 30 years at all whatsoever should be giving advice. Comedians, the least of all.
Yeah. I mean, and it's like, she's married to Jimmy Kimmel. You know, can you we probably talked about this before, but can you imagine how obnoxious breakfast is at the fucking,
I'm sure they're
Kimmel
having a
Silverman
great
house?
time.
They're just terrible. They gotta just talk about Donald Trump all the time.
Oh, probably. Oh my goodness. That might be why she's so depressed now.
I don't know. I just know that I always thought she had great tits, and then there was finally a movie with her tits in it, and they were bad.
Oh, I don't know why you would have thought that. She looks like they're terrible.
Well, no, I mean, especially when she was young, you know, she wears them up where,
Well, that's called a bra,
I'm
Bryden.
aware, Abby. I'm aware that all my dreams are dead, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
What do you know about a bra?
Okay, Bryden, just because I don't need one doesn't mean I don't use them.
That's
Somebody
super
say,
depressing. That's super
"What's the
depressing.
point? Why would you bother, Abby?" I say, "'Cause it makes me feel
Like a woman.
like a woman. I feel like a woman."
That was,
Yeah,
Shania Twain, right? Or is that
I have no
Reba?
idea. Shania Twain sounds right, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Shania Twain. Dude, Shania Twain, back in the day, golly, dude. Of course, it's hilarious if you Google Shania Twain and then go to the images and it, like, shows all of the, like, album covers. I guess it could have been a stylistic choice, but this is more airbrushed than, like, anything on the entire fucking planet, and all of her photos were
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Uh, she was still actually hot,
Oh,
but
yeah, no, she was. You see her in, like, music videos and stuff. She's a very attractive woman. I don't know why she felt the need maybe she just thought it looked good, like,
I think it was
stylistically.
yeah, I think it was the style back then. Uh, you know, I don't know, because I mean, what was that? That was like 90s, right? Um,
Yeah, I mean, and this is straight up just stage makeup, too. So it's like 4 washed out lights, basically.
yeah, I don't know. Oh, what is it? That don't impress me much. Yeah, that
Oh,
was a
yeah.
great song. Got the moves, but have you got the touch? Now, don't get me wrong, yeah, something all right.
I don't
The
remember how it
devil keep
goes.
me warm in the middle of the night. Yeah.
That's a good song.
Okay, so you're Brad Pitt. That don't impress me much. Great song, dude. I was a kid,
It's a
just
good
like
song.
little kid dancing along to that one. I liked it. It was a good one back in the day. Turned on VH1.
Goodness gracious. Do you wanna do a story?
Yeah, let's do one.
You do a fat story?
Is it like fat as in long or fat as in about a fat person? Either
It's
way
from
is
r slash
fine.
crumble cookies.
The business?
Yes, r slash crumble cookies.
Okay, I've never been there.
What,
Real
12
quick though,
cookies? What?
have you noticed more cookie stores opening up? There's like
Yeah, it's a big thing right now, and the crumbles especially, I don't know if they're just literally injecting extra calories into it
Probably.
or what,
It's butter.
but well, I mean, all cookies are made with butter, like, I make full fat, full butter cookies. I
Mhm.
don't skimp, I don't make them healthy unless I'm using, like, some ground oats to make them chewier, you know
I
what I
actually
mean?
put quinoa flour in my cookies.
Yeah, no, I don't. I like my I have a cookie right here. I was gonna eat it later. But, and they're not there's no way it would be that many calories. Like, how are they fitting that many calories into the
It's gotta
cookies?
be extra
Is it
butter.
maybe just that much sugar and, like, extra but extra butter would make the cookies fall apart. They wouldn't be solid enough.
That's why
Too
they
much moisture screws up the ratio.
that's why, 1, they're crumble. I don't know, I've never been there. But no,
I
that's
don't
they
know.
probably have some method, and it's just, like,
It's
more
probably like a
butter and sugar.
shit ton of sugar.
Yeah, it's gotta
'Cause
be.
I've never had one of their cookies, I don't know how sweet they are, but it's gotta be, like, 5 times the amount of sugar that you're
Don't
supposed to
a
put.
but don't a lot of these have, like, fucking, "Oh, yeah, here's a cookie with a full-size Snickers on it." Like,
I mean, I'm sure some of them are things like that, but it's not I I don't think all of them have Snickers bars on them, I don't know.
well, probably not.
But
Some are
the
Almond Joys.
average crumble cookie is, like, 800 calories for one and it's a big cookie, okay? But that should be 400. It should not be 800. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't
None.
know, call them up and ask the people that don't make the
Yeah.
cookies there.
Like, it should be 1 meal, not 2 that you're eating in cookie form. Like, what
It's
the fuck?
800
Oh god.
calories for a cookie is a
It's
lot,
a
I
lot.
guess. It's gotta just be so much sugar in there.
It's gotta be. Yeah. I mean, maybe I'll try one sometime and I mean, I would be
That's
able to
all
tell
you
just
eat for the
based on how
day?
sweet it was. No. No, I put, like, extra salt and less sugar in all my baked goods, just slightly,
So
because
you just
sweetness is not
so
good.
again, this my theory is
But
always correct that you're like, "Oh, I just make this food." And then if you peel away little layers of how you make it, you find
yeah,
out that you're doing it wrong.
you can
Because
use a very slightly less amount of sugar, and then salt also balances the sweetness out more. Yes, if
if
you
you
have a preference for less sweet baked goods but don't wanna mess the ratios up too much.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sure listen, we don't have the time to just peel away
I
at this,
just
but it's
there's nothing
fine.
wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with doing this, Bryden.
You
This
can't
is a
cook.
normal way to live, okay? I live normal. I do normal things. I'm the normal one, and I am the sane one.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you were almost strangled in your crib by your sibling, and your
That
mother's a
wasn't me.
pirate.
I didn't do those
Yeah,
things,
but I'm sure it had no
okay?
effect on you later in life.
Yeah, well, no, I'm totally fine and mentally healthy.
Doing good. Everybody can tell. Especially this entire episode. You've come off as cool. People like
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, no, they don't. People turn on me. That's what they do.
Yeah, they turn away from you. They go, ew. And they
They
turn.
go, "You're the worst person ever.
Yeah.
That shirt is correct."
Yeah.
And then they cry because they had to be near me. It just made them burst into tears.
Maybe they'll just the they'll also get a shirt. They'll still hang out with you, but they'll also get a shirt and it says, "I'm with the worst person ever" with an arrow.
Yeah.
God, I need to buy an "I'm with stupid" t-shirt so bad.
Do. You do.
That would be the best thing. And then just, you know, everyone would go, "That's a terrible shirt." And I'd be like, "Okay, stupid."
I don't know. It's gotta be kind of a vibe at this point, right?
I mean, the first guy, I just want to go back in time and I want to have an "I'm with stupid" t-shirt and a pet rock and, just be
Just be
like,
the first one to do those things.
not even the first, just like, when it was popular.
I am absolutely certain that some iteration of both of those things has existed in every era of human history. I'm absolutely
Probably.
certain you would have to be a caveman to be the first guy.
You know, I
It's so basic that there's no way. As soon as writing was invented, some dude like painted that on his friend's robe, okay?
Probably.
Like there's no way.
Yeah. Guys have been cool from the beginning.
Yep. There was a caveman who used his pet rock, which all the boys were yucking it up about just before, to bash the woman's head in, who he took as his mate that
Damn,
night.
guys
Okay,
used to be
that's
cooler, is what you're saying. They've always been cool, but they used to be cooler.
rapists.
Well, there was no law then.
No, you're right. There's no law.
So
No rape.
therefore, not really rape, huh? That was just how they did things.
Can we get off topic for just a second? Because
Oh,
I
well,
just
are we gonna get off of topic?
off of the
Sure.
topic. How many offs are we at right now? But we started watching It's Always Sunny again because we stopped at like season 12, right?
Mm.
And when I was watching it before, it was a running joke between me and my husband how much I can relate to D.
Sure.
And anyway, we were just watching it, and the guys are all goofing on D, and one of them says, "And your hair looks like a wig." And I was just like about to cry. I was like, "Why? Why?" He says that to me all the time.
Oh, it does. It does look like a wig.
Just like, it's not fair because she is making fun of me in that
Yeah, yeah,
show.
that's not actually how she is. That's how
She
you are,
doesn't
though.
think that that's like a cool character that she's playing.
Nope.
She doesn't think that these are like good character traits
Nope.
or that it's super neat that she's doing these slapstick humor things, which are
Yeah.
just what happens to me because I'm clumsy and gangly. Like,
Yep.
anyway, I just remembered that because I looked at
It
myself
does look like
on
a
the
wig.
camera here
I
and
yeah,
thought it looks a little bit like a wig. Yeah.
it does look like a wig. It's pretty bad.
Looks a little bit like wig.
I mean, and not a good wig either.
But yeah, no. I don't know if you just steal every single insult you've ever
I
given
don't
to
remember
me,
that
and
one.
plus, like half the men I've ever known in my life have also
Eh,
stolen every single insult they've ever given me from It's Always Sunny. I don't know if that's what's happening here, but it just keeps happening.
I think it's just accurate more than anything.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm a bird. I know.
yeah, I mean, it's crazy. The reason I don't call you a bird more is
It's
because it's always
because
sunny. Yeah.
yeah, that's the problem. My husband basically told me that same thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I don't want to seem like I'm biting It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia too much.
but it's crazy.
Bird.
Oh
Bird.
my god! And then because we watched 2 episodes last night, and I just freaking die. I know this is not podcast content. This is just friend
Sure.
stalking. I understand that I'm doing a bad job right now. Everyone, do not get on my case in your brains while you're
They've
listening to
already
this. I
left
don't
because you're
appreciate
so
it.
boring.
Your psychic insults have no effect on me. I can't even hear them. Okay, but anyway, instead of knocking on the door in one of the episodes last night, she just started squawking like a chicken, and the guys are like, "What the fuck is that?" It's like, "Oh, it's tea," and it just like really, it just killed me. Gah, gah! It's like, what are you doing?
I don't remember that, but
Yeah, that's how she knocks the doors now, I guess. Um,
yeah. Sweet story. Do a
yeah,
story.
what 12 cookies every week did to us?
What? 12 cookies each or
12
total?
cookies.
And who's us? Two people?
Total, I think. Let's read it. Take my experience as a warning. When Crumble had come out with the weekly subscription,
Oh
me and my
shit.
2 roommates so there's 3 of them. Okay, that's 4 cookies apiece a week.
A week.
4 a week apiece.
That's so much cookies, man. Like I
At
like
800 calories, that's not too many cookies, normal cookies. It's definitely too many crumble cookies.
yeah, I mean, it just I can't imagine wanting 4 cookies in a week. Like because because I could even see like slowly munching on a cookie throughout a few days, being like,
Yeah, it
"Ah,
would
I'm gonna
take me
go."
about 3 days for a cookie that size. I've never had a crumble, but I think it's, like, the same as, like, other jumbo cookies you
Yeah, it's
get,
big.
like, size-wise, right? It's huge, right? Like,
I think
but
so. There's
it
one
takes
in
me, like, 3
town.
days to eat one of those because it's the size of 3 cookies, you know?
I mean, these don't even look like cookies, dude. This is well, that looks like a cookie. One of them looked like a yeah, this is New York cheesecake cookie. It's just a cheesecake. Um,
So they're eating 4 of those a week each. 3 people. Okay.
That's a muffin.
They signed up for the box of 12 every week. Leading up to this, we'd been getting the 12 pack often, but only once a month, I would say,
Okay.
which would be like one a week a piece, which is fine.
Sure. I mean, it's
Uh,
still, you think you get tired of it, but
but after about 9 months of the weekly subscription, they each gained 40 to 50 pounds.
that can't be true.
40 to 45, sorry.
That can't be true. That's so many pounds.
No, 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 I believe it. I believe it. It's just 6 months. I think that's enough time to gain that much weight. I think you can. I think you would have to be
So
gorging on
hold
crumble
on.
cookies to do it.
4 cookies a week at 800
And they're
calories.
800 calories. And that's an average. That's not, some of them are 1200,
That is, I mean, that is just
which is like
800.
my entire day of food. Is like I eat 1500 calories a day, Bryden.
That is
Like,
3,200 calories a week just on cookies, and they would need actual food between then. I'll
yeah.
bet their normal
So that's
dietary
gaining one
habits.
pound a week. Okay. How many weeks are in 6 months? Like
Uh,
26.
sure, call it that.
So they would have gained the half. Okay, so that's 1 pound a week just from the cookies alone. That's 26 pounds in 6 months. So that means that in addition to the cookies,
They're
there's
also,
something else
yeah,
going on.
their eating habits are already not great. See, I don't think we can just
Yeah,
blame it all on the cookies. The cookies.
no, but it certainly, these are the type of people that would, between them, eat a 12 pack of crumble cookies every week. They're eating other disgusting, calorie laden food for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
They're eating
I just
giant breakfast. They're going to brunch.
breakfast and brunch.
They're going to breakfast, brunch, 11 C's.
That's I fucking hate Lord of the Rings. Uh, what a fucking piece of shit. Goddamn Lord of the Rings sucks. I guess that's The Hobbit. Well, maybe it's the Lord of the Rings. I don't remember. It's bad. I don't think it's fair to blame it all on the cookie. Yeah, the cookie.
No, because
Yeah,
that would only account for half of it. I
exactly.
just did the math. If anyone knows calorie math with weight gain and loss, it's 3,500 calories a week to gain or lose a pound, okay?
I
Or
had
35,000, sorry. Let me
okay.
think.
Well,
Let me think.
3,500 is the same as
Sorry, sorry, sorry,
35,000.
sorry, 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 sorry. Hang on. Calories. What did you say?
What did I say? What?
Let me see. Yeah, it's 3,500. I was right. I
Yeah,
don't know why I said 35,000 the second time. Yeah. So you just, yeah, that's it. Pound a week, 26
35,000
pounds.
is impossible, I think,
That
to
would
do.
be a lot. That would be a
That's
lot. I don't know. That's why I immediately was like, why am I saying stupid things? I have to Google to make sure that I'm not, which way am I being retarded right now is what I needed to know. It was one of the ways. Okay.
Well, we were talking, the other day, I texted Abby, I think it was on Saturday.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, just watched this episode of, Intervention. Uh, are you the throw up kind of, eating disorder or just starve yourself?" And she's like, "No, I'm not the throw up one." I was like, "Oh, this lady was stealing jewelry and cash and was eating 25,000
Yep.
calories a day."
Yeah, that's a lot of that's yeah, it's not what I'm doing. No, I did try bulimia. I did. One time I ate a big dinner and I was like, I'm just gonna throw it up, right? And it wasn't like a purposeful thing. It was like I ate too much and I just started a new diet and like I fucked up.
Well,
I ate too
sometimes you
much
feel pretty
turkey.
good when you throw up though, because you're like, "Oh, thank God I'm not my stomach."
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand that.
That there was a little of that too, because I was just so freaking hungry because I had started a new diet
Yeah.
recently. It was like turkey. I had made like a big old turkey breast, and so I went to throw it up in the toilet and like chewed up turkey because I had just eaten. It wasn't digested at all, which
Yeah.
is when you want to throw it up before it digests, because then you're gaining the calories, right?
Sure.
Okay, got turkey in my nose. I was in excruciating pain for days
It sounds
until I
awful.
blew a piece of turkey. Finally, I got it dislodged and blew it into a tissue. I never did it again. Never.
That's yeah, that
How do
sounds
people
awful.
live like that?
I don't
How do
know, this
bulimics do that? They're getting turkey in their nose.
well,
It was so painful.
this lady was especially insane because it's like 25,000 calories a day is nuts to the point that she was, like, stealing jewelry and money from her parents and friends and stuff. It's like, like, with addictions, you can usually get around just like, this is I have to do this because of, I mean, that's so much fucking food.
It is. She would just have to be constantly eating. Yeah, well, I
She was
mean,
also
okay.
rail thin. It was disgusting. It was really horrible.
I
It
mean, she's probably got extremely severe traumas and mental issues,
Yeah, I just
and
assume that she was raped a bunch.
probably worse because like lots of people get raped and they don't get like they might develop bulimia, but
Yeah.
man, I don't know.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I just saw this weird, gross lady. She looked like Ariana Grande now, and yeah,
I bet they were lying about the amount of calories though. I bet they were they lie on those shows a lot.
maybe it was
Like
intervention.
yeah, no, they lie on all, is that a TLC one or something? I don't
I think
watch.
so. Yeah, I don't know. I used to watch it on streams a bunch because it's fucking hilarious. And even on my little stream deck, I've got a drop that's just the intervention music.
Yeah,
It's great
that's
music.
true.
Ding 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 ding
I've
ding.
never
Ding. It's
watched
good.
it.
Oh, dude, you ought to watch intervention. It's you know, because that's what people watch is all these freaks on television.
That's what people watch, and that's what people have watched since I was a kid. Like Real Housewives was real big when I was a teenager with everyone's mom, I guess. And I just never
No, see, these are different.
did.
These are different because it's like, uh, well, especially these YouTube videos where they're just like, here's, Serena, and she's burned over 98% of her body, but she still wants to be a ballerina.
No, I would watch things like that, like the two-headed girl, the
Sure.
girls, the fused girls. There was the thing about that I
Yeah, they're married.
watched.
One of them's
Yeah, that's
married.
weird. It's a little weird.
Yeah. One time I
But I
thought I saw a picture of her or them blowing a dude, but that had to have been fake.
maybe.
I know, right? It's, I don't know.
Okay, that would be terrible. For the other, okay,
It
anyway,
was just,
just
I think it had to have been fake because it was just on Twitter. And this was before, all of this AI generated stuff, I think.
I don't know, Bryden, maybe it was real. I
Could
don't.
have been. I don't know, but how are you gonna marry, like, I mean, one lady nags enough, am I right, fellas?
And it's not like there's like two of them, right? I mean, there's two
There are.
heads.
2 no, there's 2 brains. They
No,
share
I
kind
get
of
that.
thoughts,
That's not what
though.
I'm saying, that there's not like it's not like there's two sets of boobs. It's not like you're having
No.
a threesome with two bodies. You're just two heads. They're
Yeah.
talking to you. One of them's just hanging out.
Well, and they wouldn't be cute even if it was just one head, you know? They're kinda
No.
ugly.
So I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand. You know what'd be
Sad for
cool?
them.
You know what'd be cool? We should be one guy for Halloween.
We could be one guy for
That would be
Halloween.
cool.
That'd be good.
We could be
We
one
could be one
guy.
guy. It'd be great. It'd be much better than a horse.
Yeah.
That would be
I would
it's way better than a horse.
No,
There's
horse
no
seems
way
bad.
either of us. We would end up both. We would we could
We're
be a
both the
two-headed
ass.
horse.
We could just both be the
We went
ass.
the other direction completely.
Oh, we could be cat dog. That'd be a good one. That's the
Oh,
two
that's
head
good.
one. Both the heads. We could be cat dog for
We get
Halloween.
dog on the cat. I get to be the cat.
That's fine. I'll be the dog.
Yeah.
People like the dog better anyway.
Honestly, the cat is kind of obnoxious and know it all.
But cats are like that, and then dogs are just cool guys everybody likes to be around.
Yeah. Not like me.
No.
Nobody likes to be
Well,
around
and
me.
ladies are cats and boys are dogs. Everyone
That's true.
that's just the way that it is.
What are we at on time?
Oh, we are 13 minutes over.
Okay, so my advice to these women, I'm assuming
The end of
women,
the story was they were fat.
the end of the story is do not eat 12 crumble cookies a week because you will gain 40
And you
pounds.
were
That
thinking
was the moral of the story. I want to tell these women,
those were women. Because I was picturing fellas.
no,
I was picturing gamer dudes.
these is women. Gamer dudes are not getting crumble cookie 12 packs.
Gamer dudes are definitely getting crumble cookie 12 packs,
That's a
bro.
waste of money. If I was a gamer dude, I'd be getting freaking
Cane
Jack
fuel.
in the Box tacos or
Yeah.
something instead. Like, what do
Taco
you
Bell.
mean? They're not getting crumble cookies. That's a woman thing. My mother-in-law is the target demographic for crumble cookies. She can't resist. My
Dude,
kids are coming over. She's buying cookies or cupcakes or something from one of these shops just like that. Too much sugar and too much money.
that's gotta be like a fun thing. Like, having children seems just, god awful because you gotta explain things to them like,
Oh yeah.
death and how you haven't figured out life at all. But if you're like a grandparent, then it's just like you just give up on you're like, "I don't know, my
Oh
kids,
yeah.
they're all fucked up. Anyway, who wants everything that, I never gave
Oh
my
yeah.
children?" That
Yeah.
sounds
It's
great.
so funny. So funny. One day she was complaining to me about my children's behavior. And it was I was annoyed at first because obviously, as well, it was more general and vague. She's just criticizing my parenting,
Yeah.
right? But then she's like, it's just, I mean, we went to 4 stores and I had to take them back home. They asked for a toy at every store and they were so exhausted. They were just acting up like crazy. I'm like,
You took them to 4
ma'am,
stores? These are young kids.
what are you, he's 4 years old. No, we can't go to 4 stores. And also, just tell them they can't have the toy. I do it all the time. We go to the store a lot more than you do. And I just don't do it. Like,
Yeah, but the
but she's just like, I just don't know what to do because, I wanted to go to this other place. It's like, ma'am, you didn't need to go anywhere.
yeah, it wouldn't, because
What are
then
you
you
doing?
gotta buy him shit, you know? Because like, that
Yeah,
was back when, Granny, God rest her soul,
yeah.
uh, when I was a child, that was like Granny was synonymous with she just gives you shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Well, so for my husband, he would go to grandma's house and play Nintendo, and she would buy each kid a 12-pack of soda they picked out, like a box
Jesus.
of the sugary cereal they picked out, and like, like that kind of thing, eating McDonald's, and they would just play video. She wasn't playing with the kids. They didn't see her while they were there. Like, that was great for them.
Well, yeah, Granny was cool. Uh,
I just got sat in front of a candle. That's my grandma. Just
yeah.
the other kids got to play. They were playing on there was a swing set outside. I didn't get to play on that much.
You
The other kids did that.
you know what you should do then?
What?
When you have grandkids, pick one of
Make them
them,
stare at candles.
have 'em stare at a candle. That episode
Just pick
just came
one.
out. That episode just finally came out on the Patreon last week.
Oh god, so people are finally gonna understand the
They're gonna know
reference.
now,
They're
yeah.
gonna understand all the references because that was all the bonuses,
Yep,
or the backups. That's great
yep,
because we did not care
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Sorry.
So, yeah, that's the candle mystery solved for anybody
Now
that
you know what the hell I'm talking
uh,
about. Sorry.
I mean, I don't know. I think you kind of explained it somewhat throughout the course of the past year, but yeah.
Thank you everyone for listening, but we are out of time for today. Bryden, do you have any plugs?
Go listen to my new song. It's on SoundCloud. DJ Piperz with a Z. Um, got a new song. I like it. It's
Fantastic.
it's not really dance music.
Everyone should go listen to it and praise Bryden and tell him what a good job he did so that he will continue putting out songs
I
and
was
be
listening
less
to it
cranky.
the other day though.
Yeah, it's not done.
There's a lot of things I would like to change in it.
Stop working on it. Just it's out there. There's no taking it back. You just put it out there into the ether and it exists there and you don't think about it. You just stop.
Maybe I
It's done. It's
maybe I
out of
do
your
a
brain.
remaster.
No, you get a new song going.
I
You
do a
don't
remaster.
remaster. No, you don't. No, that's what I'm saying. Right now,
There are some spots
just
that could probably use some ear candy and stuff that would just change it. And then the
in fact,
mixing could be
no.
better.
Everyone should tell Bryden he should do less mixing because he is so in his head. He
It
needs to
doesn't even
put out his
sound good.
art
Don't listen
and
to my
stop
fucking song.
thinking.
My song sucks.
Follow me on Twitter at OctoAbbey with an I. Thank you everyone for listening and have a great week. Secure in the knowledge that we are with you. We are the only ones you can trust are here to help.